Welcome to my channel, Chrissy Love. My name is Chrissy. I'm so glad you're here. I'm on a journey of curating my perfume collection, and this is a long journey, hopefully a lifelong one, of give and take and trial and error and seeing what's new and testing and seeing what I can explore in the market, whether it be designer or niche or something in between. And today I am very excited to be reviewing a brand new 2021 release, Perfume, Michael Kors Gorgeous. And that is with an exclamation point. And it's not a flanker, it's a brand new perfume from Michael Kors. Very exciting. I went to Ulta and I got my test strip. I wore it around for a whole day so I could get a really good feeling for it. And I have some opinions that I'm excited to share with you. So let's jump in. First, I'll share with you the notes. They are floral, tobacco, woody, and sweet. And they don't give a flower for the floral. My assessment is that it is tuberose. When I first sprayed it, it to me smelled like a very buttery tuberose. And I've heard the word buttery tuberose passed around quite a bit across YouTube review channels, and I never quite got it. I said, how could a perfume be buttery and why would you want it to be? But now when I'm smelling it in this perfume, I get it. What makes it buttery is it actually has this luxurious kind of fatty feeling to it. It's not sweet, it's a little bit oily, a little bit salty. It has this feeling of decadence, richness, and a really unique kind of floral that is not a fresh floral. It's a different kind of floral that has some more meat in it, if that makes any sense. And so this definitely had that buttery tuberose right out of the gate. It is a beast mode, strong perfume. It is sophisticated. This is not your sweet saccharin at all. I mean, they say that there's a sweet note in it, but I'm not getting that at all. And from start to finish, I never really got much sweetness. If there is sweetness, it's in a very floral way. So the natural flowery sweetness when you smell like a fresh picked flower, that kind of sweetness, not like a sugar sweetness. So there's a little bit of that. I am getting a little bit of amber. Now they say there's tobacco, and maybe I'm misinterpreting the tobacco as amber, but I sampled this without looking at the notes at all. I didn't want my assessment to be informed by that. I wanted to have a true, honest opinion on it. So I interpreted that as an amber. So again, not sweet, not a sweet amber as they often are in a lot of perfumes, but kind of like a mellow, if you can picture the color brown, like that kind of feeling, deep and warm. And that was a really nice compliment to the tuberose, actually. This was a little bit different for me. And I thought it added some layers of sophistication, so it's not just a bright floral. It has some depth to it. So I really enjoyed it. And as I wore it, I found that that warm base, that I guess it was tobacco, definitely developed more. But it kept that butteriness, and then the floral notes turned, for me, rather soapy. And I'm not a big fan of soapiness in perfumes. And when I say soapiness, it's, to me, I interpret it as kind of a bitterness. Like if you imagine a really fancy hotel with soap, and this bar soap that has this floral, soapy, clean kind of floral, that's really what I got from this. I have to say that it's not my favorite note, but if you like that kind of thing, you're going to get it in spades in this perfume. And it is quite fresh. I think that this is for a rather mature woman. I think a younger woman who's looking for something sweet, or even a sweet floral, like my favorite sweet floral is probably C Fiori by Armani. I love it. There's a little bit of decadence and sweetness to it. That's not what you're getting in Michael Kors Gorgeous. So my final assessment is that this is really a departure from a lot of the perfumes I've been seeing coming out recently. I've been seeing a lot of orange blossom, marshmallow, even like some kind of gingerbread notes to me. Kilian, I think, has a couple of perfumes that smell kind of gingerbready to me, like Princess, and that's a review for another day. But it's not that. This is back to 10 years ago, the classic floral perfume that a woman, I don't know, 30 years plus would buy. It's very appropriate for work. It's not offensive. It's hard to imagine someone hating this perfume unless it's really oversprayed. It could be quite pungent because it is really a beast mode perfume. But it's the kind of scent that you spray it on a couple of pulse points. You're good for the whole day. You walk by someone, they're like, that's an inoffensive smell. That's a pleasant smell. It's a professional smell. It's not pushing any boundaries. I wouldn't say it's really groundbreaking. I think when they put the tobacco note in, they were trying to be different, but unfortunately I don't get too much of that tobacco. And I have to say, if I did get tobacco, if that was a stronger contender with the floral, I think this would be something really unique. So I'm hoping that when you all test this perfume, you can get more of that tobacco that I'm getting on my skin. It seems like my skin is really bringing out that floral and what I interpret as a buttery tuberose. But I want to know what you think. Have you tried this? I got my sample in Ulta, so at least I know that's where it has been released. But I'm curious to know what you all think of it, and if you're looking, what other perfumes you like, what other Michael Kors perfumes that you like, because I think this is a departure from a lot of other Michael Kors perfumes as well. So let me know your opinion, and please be sure to like my video if this was helpful to you. I really hope it was. And be sure to follow my channel and hit the notification bell.